Stadium in Greenville, North Carolina. A Week 1 showdown between two teams hoping to get things started on a great note. It's the River Toads and the ECU Pirates. Reese Davis, David Paul, and Jesse Palmer with you. Holly Rowe is down on the sideline. Hello, Holly.
Hey, guys. The River Toads head coach told me before the game he is very concerned about this crowd. It is a tough place to play, and with this home crowd, he knows that this is going to be one of their biggest challenges so far of the season. Can they get an upset on the road with this crowd noise, with this environment? He says his team has to stay locked in and focused to make it happen on the road today. Back to you.
Thank you, Holly. Really looking forward to this matchup. And now the River Toads kicker headed toward the football, and their season is now officially underway. On the move from inside is 5. He'll be brought down at the 22-yard line. Good coverage on that one. His return, he stopped short of the 25. So the East Carolina Pirates offense will be first on the attack. And here's the running back that will be the centerpiece of the ground game. Great young back that they are really excited about the big things he can bring to this offense. The give to the left side. Just enough there to get it to the 25, a pickup of 2. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Running inside, it's West. Works ahead for a couple, they'll stop him at the 27. Fairly manageable distance here on 3rd down from the 27. They'll move the wide receiver. 3rd down from the gun, Williams. Just gets rid of that one. The Pirates will bring the punt team onto the field. He'll try to make the catch in traffic. They stop him immediately, flying down the field and get to him before he can even get started. Now the River Toads offense will now get its first chance with the football. And David, they've got a guy outside that has a lot of potential, but he has to prove that he can be a go-to guy.
No, 100%. They are going to have to depend on him to make plays, to consistently catch the football, to make those one-on-one matchups, make the defense really pay when they choose to do that. I think he's the guy that can do that in spurts, Jesse.
Yeah, he doesn't terrify this defense. We know that having talked to the defensive staff going into this game, but they have seen him flash before on film. They know he has the ability to make the wow play. For them to win this game, though, you get the sense he's going to have to make a few of those for this offense.
Really nice job there to pick up the first down and get it to their own 41. He wants to throw it again. Nice play by the defense to jar that one loose. They'll need a bunch on 2nd down. Looking to throw. Lets it fly. Timed it perfectly to knock it free and forces the 3rd down. And now this offense tries to figure out a way to move the chains after the 2nd down misfire. Lost one deep down the right side. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's 4th down. The River Toads will send out the punt unit. He'll try to really get into this one. Not a lot of room to field this one. He'll get it to about the 25 before they put a stop to the return. The Pirates will get things started here on offense. They went 3 and out on their first possession, now to see if they can be more productive this time around. Works ahead for a couple, they'll stop him at the 27. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Here's Williams to throw. Hauls it in. Makes a catch, but goes no further, and it'll be a short pickup on that one. Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's 3rd and long. Fires to the wideout. Working that left side. Running free. He's at the 20. Slippery slide. Find his way and ran away from the crowd into the end
job of sort of collecting yourselves, going through the next couple play calls, and making sure everybody's back on the same page. We saw this offense, David, on this drive really be in sync and finally find the rhythm.
You got to like the answers, right? Like sometimes you come out, sometimes you're situated and you're ready to rock and roll and it comes out hot. Sometimes it doesn't, but I like the response. Their defense does their job, gets them the football back. They come out, execute. Nice job getting on the scoreboard.
And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And they finish with a bang, a 71-yard scoring strike. And it'll come out to the 25, no attempt at a return. So the River Toads make their way onto the field to open the drive. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Give to the running back. Works ahead for a couple. They'll stop him at the 27. 3rd down conversion's always a huge stat, and they've got a 3rd and long from the 27. Got rid of it just in time, and they can't make the play on 3rd down. And now the River Toads will line up to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Makes a nice grab at the 25. Good coverage on that one, and they get him almost immediately. And the offense heads out onto the field to get the drive started. Hits inside, it's West. Few things on offense as reliable as a tough power back as he plows his way ahead to the 33. Keeps it on the option. Across the 45. And the big gain, and they've got it on the 46. And the Pirates are in the hurry-up.
The defense has got to do a better job with assignment football. Somebody has to be accounting for the quarterback on these run plays. You know you're going to see it. You've seen it on film. The option play, nobody home. He just takes off. That's an easy 1st down pickup for the offense. Moving forward now, the defense, they've got to settle in, and they've got to start playing better when it comes to assignment football.
From the gun, fights off a defender. He'll be brought down quickly after a very short gain. Running game worked on 1st down. Let's see if they go back to it on 2nd down. Motion from the wide receiver. From the gun, running back gets to give. There he goes. He's finally brought down, but he takes it all the way to the 6. The Pirates have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. Throwing, Williams. Blasted as he lets it go. Touchdown, ECU. Makes the grab in the corner.
And making a statement early in this football game. I'm open. Get it to me. He's already got 2 tutties on the game. Nice job making his presence felt early in this football game.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point makes it 14-0. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And they get it into the end zone with a 6-yard touchdown pass. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Tackled and brought down right at the 20-yard line. Good coverage there. So the River Toads make their way onto the field to open the drive. They've gotten off to a sluggish start and need to put something together on this drive. Firing deep. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers and he couldn't hold on. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. Now they've got even more breathing room out to the 31 and a fresh set of downs. Solid run on the last play sets this offense up on 1st down. Fresh set of downs going to the air. Caught, it's Beasley.
I'll tell you, I love the play call on 1st down here. You're just trying to find an easy completion, and the shortest throw on the field for the quarterback is finding your biggest target, and that's the tight end. Nice job.
2nd down to the air. Escapes the pressure going right. to the 43-yard line and a first down for this offense. The River Toads are rolling down the field. Snap on first down, wants to throw. Under pressure, and down he goes at the 33.
And this has not been a good start for this offense. Like, this whole team, actually. They're already found themselves in a big hole. They're already trailing. They're going to need to throw the football, and you're going to have to protect your guy. This protection has to be better so he can make more plays.
And now the River Toads with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Hauls it in. He'll be knocked out of bounds right at the 40-yard line. Good pickup there. Here they come, facing third and long from the 40. Here's the snap, itching to fire downfield. Turns it on in midfield. That'll get the job done and move the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 45. The River Toads will have it 1st and 10. Fresh set of downs going up top. With the catch, it's Clark. Makes a grab and knocked down, and he's got it at the 25-yard line. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again.
And they dug themselves a hole in this football game. I get it. Obviously, defense has not played great on the other side. But this possession right here, man, this is big. Get the passing game going. Get a little bit of balance going. And I think they need to score on this possession to take a little pressure off and kind of get that defense juiced up.
Wide receiver going in motion. 2nd down, gonna throw it. Keeping his eyes downfield. He's knocked down, short gain, maybe a pickup of 3. That defense rallied to the ball in a hurry. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. It's complete, and he will score. Touchdown, River Toads! And after the extra point, they've cut the lead in half, down 14-7. I tell you, when this drive started, the defense thought they had them in a hole. Not anymore. What a performance.
And I really like the play calling by the offensive coordinator on that last drive. That was a nice mixture of running and throwing and getting different players involved. Really nice job, very poised in that play calling, and it showed up with a touchdown.
Got his man on the right. He'll step out of bounds right at the 44. A big-time pickup on that one. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Straight ahead, it's West. Continuing to churn and move it forward, and they're closing in on midfield. It's down at the 48. We're through one, and what a back-and-forth battle between these two quarterbacks as we look at the stats. And they've swapped ends of the field, and we'll get it going in the 2nd. Went to the running game on 1st down. Now here they come again. Williams. Got it. They make the tackle, but not before he picks up the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Play action with Williams. Pulls it in. It's Solomon. First grab of the season for this highly talented freshman. They believe he's just going to get better each and every snap. Off the bootleg, looking to fire. Working the middle. Ripping off a good chunk inside the 25, and they're set up with the 1st down. From the gun, it's West. Going to be a gain of about 3 down to the 21. 2nd and long here. Send the tight end in motion. Williams. Outside the pocket, lets it go. Got a man in the middle. That completion takes them down to the 7-yard line, and they are ready to strike. Williams on the play fake. Big fella moving. And he strides his way into the end zone. Touchdown, East Carolina.
This offense is firing on all cylinders right now. Starting the year, game one, creating a little bit of a pad and separation at the end of this first half. But you can see why so many people are really excited about this offense this season.
And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. Here's the return from inside his 10. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. So the River Toads make their way onto the field to open the drive. Rush right in his face. And he's sacked. Great work there by this defense.
And listen, the quarterback drops back, and he's going through his progressions. We see zone, but just couldn't do anything about it. This defensive line, this pressure, getting to the quarterback, getting him on the ground.
Let's see if they play it conservatively and try to get some of the yardage back on 2nd and long from the 13. The throw on 2nd down, and they need a lot. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Got him downfield. Really nice job there to pick up the first down and get it to their own 41. And now the River Toads moving quickly to the line.
And it's on 3rd downs like this, if you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking that football in. You can tell this quarterback really has a lot of confidence when he's in the pocket looking for the big fella, and they're able to hook up there.
And this QB, man, how about it? It's a pass play. He's dropping back to pass. He realizes it's man-to-man, and as they start to chase their guys down the field, well, nobody's got me, and I can just take off, and I've got speed. He chews up ground so easy, so frustrating for a defense to have to deal with a guy like this.
And they swarm him under. 3rd and long, a lot of ground to cover. From the gun, wants to pass. Rushes on. That, friends, is a busted play. Incomplete. The River Toads will punt this one away. Excellent job on the punt. Bounces out of bounds at the 5, and they'll have 95 yards to go in front of them. Handoff from the gun. Pushes his way for a couple and gets it to the 7-yard line. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Here's Williams to throw. Makes the grab. It's Hamilton. And he won't quite get there. But boy, after that pickup, just a few inches to go for the first. An array of possibilities here. Play fake, Williams. He finds a soft spot in the middle. Now they'll really try to get this drive going. Good execution on 3rd down as they have it 1st and 10 at the 31. Motion from the wideout. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. Didn't even get started. He'll be dropped for a loss of 3. A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on 2nd down. The fake wants to throw. He's got his man across the middle. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a 1st down. Lined up in the gun, Williams on 3rd down. Quickly to the tight end. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the 1st down. And the Pirates will punt it away on 4th down. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Boy, they had a chance to track that thing down, but it bounces into the end zone for a touchback. So the River Toads make their way onto the field to open the drive. That last drive won't go on the highlight reel after ending in a punt. They'd like to be more productive this time, David.
And I think this offense has to be a little bit more balanced. Find a little balance between the run, Jesse, and working in that pass.
And I think, too, David, it's just going to take a spark. It just takes one play to get this thing picked up and going.
From the gun, the running back has it. Couldn't fight his way out of his grasp. 3rd and 6 yards to go. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires quickly. Really nice job to get it past the sticks. Pick up the first down at the 30. Whistle blows. We are at the 2-minute timeout. And man, oh man, could these guys use a score to cut into this lead. Unleashes one. He's got it. And an explosive play has him on the move. And he gets it all the way to the 48-yard line. The defense uses a timeout. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Turning it on. He's finally stopped, but not before he takes it into the red zone. They'll mark it at the 18. Trying to save time on defense, they use their second timeout. And that got under their skin a little bit, having to use the TO after giving up the first down. From the red zone, he's going to throw it. Fires to the right. It's dropped after taking the hit. Long way to go on second down. Motion from the back. On second down, he'll try to make the connection this time. Extending the play. Able to get just a few before sliding to avoid the hits. Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a 1st and goal. Takes it from the gun on 3rd down. Got it! They'll get him stopped just short of the end zone, but they're in business here with a 1st down. Wanting to stop the clock on defense, they use their 3rd and final timeout. And they won't be able to stop the clock again for the remainder of this half. He'll do it himself. Stopped in his tracks, and they'll have to try it again. And the D denied him on 2nd and goal. Pulls it again on the option. Now the offense wants to make sure everything's straightened out, and they call their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Rivertones!
And you're going to need more of this in the second half. That's the way you punctuate a drive at the end of the first half to cut this to a 1-possession game. Need more of that physicality in the second half.
And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Throwing, Williams. Sends it downfield. And that will be incomplete. Man, that would have been a big hitter if they could have done it with 2nd down coming. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Hand off from the shotgun. Steps his way to a little bit of a pickup. Not enough for the first down as the clock continues to move here late in the half. Halftime as both teams head into the locker room. We're looking forward to a terrific second half. But before that, let's check in with Kevin Connors.
Gentlemen, so much excitement around a brand new season, and we're excited to get you caught up on everything here in Week 1. We start with a look at Northern Illinois, taking on the number 10 team, the Nebraska Cornhuskers. And it's the Huskies, sneaking out of here with an upset victory, and have to see how the rankings shake up following this outcome, pushing them to 1-0 on the short season. Here now, some other games you may have interest in, and social media has some sharp opinions about the state of things right now. Now over to your game inside Dowdy-Ficklin Stadium. This tight end is enjoying quite the day through 2 quarters. It's amazing how athletic tight ends are now and just how much they're utilized. He's played a starring role in giving them this halftime lead. And with that, let's send it back to the fellas at Dowdy-Ficklin Stadium.
try to kick this one deep to get things underway in the second half. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. So the River Toads make their way onto the field to open the drive. I imagine we'll see them go right back to work up top after how productive that passing game was in the first half.
And it's interesting. If I'm the defense and I've got the lead, they've had success throwing the football, but we're winning. I don't know that this defense changes too much of what they've done in the first half.
I think they got to do a better job with pass rush. They might want to change their coverages as well because they're probably at this point expecting this offense to have to keep throwing, considering they did have success in the first half.
Looking to throw on third. Makes the grab over the middle. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with the first down. And now the River Toads come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Play action on first down. Unloads it left. Does not enough on that one. On second and 10, a 4 wide out set, trips right. Working the ground game.
And that wasn't a big game, but look at the offense. Right back on the ball, ready to call a play, ready to go fast.
Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. Couldn't quite haul it in. They almost had their first pick here late in the game. River Toads send out the punt unit. A fairly short distance here toward the sidelines, not his best work. East Carolina has it back, and the Purple Pirate offense will go to work. Play action with Williams. Fires left. It's complete.
You know, the defense, they just haven't been able to find an answer for this guy throughout the course of the game. Obviously, he's got 2 touchdowns, picks up the first down there. They've tried doubling him. They've tried man coverage, zone coverage. Nothing working on defense. They can't stop him.
Knocked down immediately. After losing a couple on that last play, here's second and 12. Williams. Out wide left, it's Hamilton. Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line. Last completion got them a first down. Let's see what they do now. Sells the run, looking to pass. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. They'll need a bunch on second down. They'll go to the counter. Shakes off the defender. Picked up 4 yards, now looking at third and 6. It's third down, and they've got to get it to the 33. Keeps it himself. Oh, he's got some space. They've got it inside the 30. They'll mark it at the 28. It's first down. And the Pirates kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. Following that run, we have a player who is shaken up. That's the junior offensive lineman that they're counting on. We hope he can return to play soon. After picking up a couple at second and 8. Williams. Left side is Hamilton. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. For yardage. Might have a chance. Headed to the end zone. Touchdown, Purple Pirates. Great job by the back on the option.
And you gotta love seeing that if you're the head coach of this team, right? You always want to see your team start fast early in games and then also start fast at the beginning of the third quarter. You had a big lead. You take the ball right away here in the second half. You drive it down the field and you score. This offense has been dialed in right from the get-go. It's been very impressive to watch.
PAT unit on the field. And the extra point is good for a 28-14 lead. 76 yards on the drive for the touchdown. And what What a way to finish it off with a 21-yard touchdown run. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Tackled and brought down at the 16-yard line after the return. So the River Toads make their way onto the field to open the drive. Wants to throw on first. It's complete to the left. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Back to pass on second down. They're all over him. A fortuitous turn of events to keep possession of that one. 4 punts already, and they've got to convert here to avoid a 5th. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air.
And protecting their quarterback is job number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, as many as you want to put it on. They got to make sure they take care of him so he can make those plays. Defense wins this rep. They win up front, get to the quarterback, and get the sack.
And now the River Toads decide to punt it away. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. He'll get away another punt. He's been really active today, and no doubt he's going to earn his varsity letter. And they'll stop him right there on the return. East Carolina sending the offense back to work. Really good balance on that last drive. They mixed it up all over the place, Jesse.
Yeah, how nice, too, to have the defense on their heels, because at this point, they don't know what's coming at them. They had problems stopping everything that last drive.
So I think this defense would come back with a little more aggressiveness. I mean, they let them have what they wanted. Now they got to dictate to this offense a little bit more.
It's a fumble.
And what a nice play. It's a great option. They run it to perfection. Quarterback keeps the football, running down the field, going to make a play. And the defense continues to hustle, continues to fight, forces the fumble. Never give up on a play. That's why you never give up on a play right there.
Good job to toss that ball out of bounds and avoid the loss. 2nd and long here. Couldn't connect on first down. Now back to the air. Can't hang on after the hit, and it'll bring up 3rd down. Guys, this offense is already reeling down multiple possessions. Really need to cash in on this drive. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. On target over the middle. Gets it all the way inside the 20-yard line to the 19 before being hauled down. Drops back on first down. Still looking. Trying to scramble his way free, but that defense does a great job. There's no gain on the play. 3rd quarter here, 2nd and 10 as we are getting this season underway in the opening week. They'll go to the air. Under pressure. Just got rid of that one. They'll have to push the ball down the field here on 3rd and long. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. He's got it on the move. They get him stopped at the 5-yard line, but it will be 1st and goal from there. He wants to throw it. Looking to get it in. He's all the way down to the 2-yard line. Just spectacular execution there. Trying to punch it in. Touchdown, River Toads! They fought their way all the way back, and it's a 1-possession game.
Wow, this offense, they have a lot of faith in this running back, knowing if they get down into this area of the field, he can get it done, and he can answer the bell. 2 rushing touchdowns already for this offense.
He'll start the return inside his 5. He'll be stopped just short of the 25-yard line. They'll mark it at the 24, and good work by the coverage unit. Here's Williams to throw. It's complete on the right side. Makes the grab, down immediately. He picks up a few. Short pickup of 4 on first down, dealing with a 2nd and 6. Throws to the wideout. Got there right as the ball did. Jarred it loose. It'll be third down. And now let's see if the offense can bail itself out after the second down misfire. Williams from the gun on third down. Got his man. Hit and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. The Pirates line up to punt it away. Looks it in. Oh, the sweep. Made him miss again. Tries to find a little more running room on that return, but he'll be stopped at the 36. They'll put it in play from the 36 for the first play of the drive. And he won't quite get there, but boy, after that pickup, just a few inches to go for the first. An array of possibilities here. The give to the back. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains. Offense trying to keep them off balance on 1st and 10. And the timing just a hair off. Third quarter opening week of the season, and they're facing 2nd and 10. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Oh, pressure's coming. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. From the gun, wants to pass. On the run, fires downfield. Complete downfield. They bring him down. He's got a first down, but that might be the final play of the third quarter. And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. And we're just about ready to go with the final quarter. They go back to work in the final period of this one. Wants to keep it in the air. On the move, he fires. Can't hold on in the face of the contact. A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on second down. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. Fires to the right. Or did he find a hole in that secondary? He'll be stopped, but not before he carries it down to the 9-yard line, and that's why you get the ball in the hands of your playmakers. First down here as we dive into the college football season, a week 1 clash that has been worth every minute of it so far. Great job to separate the ball from the receiver there. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. He's looking to throw. Timed that hit perfectly to keep him from making the grab. It'll be third down. This is one of those momentum turning points. If this defense can force a field goal attempt, that is a victory for them. Touchdown, Rivertones! And they take it in for 6 more points.
Hey, man, I don't know what they talked about at the half, man, but this team is rolling, doing an unbelievable job getting the football, putting it in the end zone again. And how about the defense doing their job, Palmer? Momentum is crazy in college football, but here in the second half, they've come out and seized it.
Yeah, this has been a master class in complementary football. Offense doing their job, the defense getting off the field, giving it back to the offense, everything going their way, and you're right. In college football, we see momentum shifts all the time. All of the momentum, all of the good juju right now, clearly on their side.
Keeps it moving for a 3-yard gain to the 24. Offense gets set for second down. Throwing, Williams. Timed it perfectly to knock it free and forces the third down. Trying to pick up a first down. Wide receiver comes in motion. Third down from the gun, Williams. Finds his man. He'll make a play on third down. He's got enough for the first as they mark it at the 32. Williams looking for a man. He'll get rid of it. In traffic, it's Hamilton. And he was loose and out the gate. It doesn't go down until he gets to the 48-yard line.
If you're going to complete these in-breaking routes over the middle of the field, it's really important as a quarterback you don't stare the guy down and tip off where you're throwing the football. He's trying to freeze the...
And the Heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45. Not sure exactly what led to that, whether the protection wasn't right or the quarterback just didn't see it, but the result was a negative play and a sack.
But one thing I do know is that quarterback had no chance to get that ball downfield. That pocket was breaking down, and it was breaking down quickly. There were just too many bodies in that backfield for the QB to make anything happen.
And the Pirates trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Williams can't hang on after the hit, and it'll bring up third down. And here comes play number 6 of the drive. Lined up in the gun, Williams on third down. Here comes the Heat. Myers on the move. Found the spot in the defense. They are finding soft spots in this defense. He's got it down to the 25.
This is a shootout. Both offenses up and down the field. They're generating explosive plays. It feels like which team has the ball last may win, but give the quarterback a lot of credit that time because, again, he saw a beautiful look to take a shot into, and he throws an absolute dime.
After the 7-yard completion, it's now 2nd and 3. It's Williams again. Unloads to the wideout. Trying to find the end zone. Couldn't quite nudge it in. Not sure you can get much closer, but it'll be 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. Oh, he was in the backfield immediately. A 3-yard loss. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. He bullies his way all the way down to the 5-yard line. He pushed it forward down to the 5, but now looking at 3rd and goal. Williams. Look out. The offense coughs it up, and they were on the move. Defense covering it up and not letting the offense get it back. It's a turnover. Trying to make that rush think on the draw play here. Got to be smart, patient, great vision. Uses all of that to get to the 29. Keep it on the ground. He stopped after getting a yard out to the 30. Ball sitting right at the 30. It'll be 3rd and short. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. Looking for a deep man. Can't make the play on the interception, and man, they were looking for their first pick of the game. Instead, it'll be 4th down. Punt is in the air. No chance for a return. He makes the fair catch at the 26, and that's where they'll go to work. Here comes the East Carolina offense out to start the drive. After that last drive, he came back to the sideline, and the coach probably said, "You dropped it and you didn't pick it up? Come on, get on the ball, David."
No, that's not what he said. He said, "You're doing a great job. Just keep your head up." Yeah, he got blasted. You got to hold on to the football, Palmer. Turnovers decide games. Those are big plays.
It's tough on him, too, because he knows he let his offense down on that last drive. So you know that guy's eager and anxious to come out here and make a play.
It's 3rd down from their own 34 as they try to keep the drive moving. Here's Williams to throw. And this is going to be intercepted. A big play in a tie game. The pressure was rising. Drama just encapsulating this entire stadium, and the defense comes up with that pick.
Yeah, so the quarterback, he's got to be able to handle this situation. Obviously, everything gets elevated. Everything has to happen a split second sooner. You feel the crowd noise. You can feel the energy, but you've got to keep your poise. And you just wonder in this juncture of the game if the quarterback's starting to lose his cool.
Hoping to help their kicker out with a few yards on 3rd down, because from here, it will be a 58-yarder. Incomplete. Big fight for the ball, but it falls to the ground. The River Toads will call on their punt team. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. They call it a coffin corner kick for a reason, and you really can't do it any better than that. He puts that thing out of bounds right around the goal line. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's West.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground. Take away that run game. Make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
Quarterback keep. Breaks into the open. They'll get him stopped at the 18, and this offense creates a little space for the first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Throwing, Williams. Flip it out to the back on the screen. He's down right there, short gain on the grab. They got 3 on the last pass. Here comes 2nd and 7. Williams will pass. Rush right in his face. And he avoids the sack. They need a huge play on 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Out wide right, it's Solomon. The clock has stopped for the timeout, and we have reached the final 2 minutes in this one. The Pirates will snap it on 1st and 10. They'll move the wide receiver. Give to the back. They put the brakes on it. The hurry up now, 2nd down, clock ticking.
Home crowd not going to love it. You got to throw the ball to win this game. They do not like the play call with not a lot of time left in the game.
Trying to get behind the defense. And that's going to be incomplete, going for broke on 2nd down, but 3rd down's coming up. They need to get a little closer for a field goal try, and they've got to do it in a hurry. Trying to establish the run. Maybe a crease. They are on the move down to the 32, and they pick up another 1st down. The handoff as they run the counter play here. There he goes. He'll be brought down inside the 10-yard line at the 9. The defense uses a timeout. That's their first. And they're really frustrated having to use that after giving up the 1st down. Williams on the play fake. Unleashes to the end zone. Touchdown Pirates! And they've moved out front here in the 4th. His 3rd touchdown of this game and his 3rd on the season.
And they're able to score on a drive where they had to have it this late in the game, and they look to their playmaker on the outside to win that one-on-one matchup.
Big-time moments. Who do you trust as a quarterback? You can tell this was a big moment. He threw it to his big play wide receiver. He knew he would come down to it, and now the big play in the 4th quarter for the touchdown.
Oh, they blocked the extra point.
Number 48, set to kick this one.
And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Hand it to the back. Pickup of 5. It's now 2nd and 5. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set.
Thinking about using a timeout right here after that run play. And listen, I get you're trying to keep the defense off guard, but you're losing this game. You've got to throw the football. Now is the time. You've got to be aggressive, trailing in this 2-minute situation.
No time to waste here. They've got to get set and pick up chunk yardage. Shotgun snap on 3rd down. Rush is on. Another incompletion on 3rd down. A 6-point game getting very deep in the 4th quarter, and the offense desperately needing to convert this 4th down. He wants a big play here late. It's dropped, and oh, what a tough way to end this drive. They thought they had a good plan, but it did not work. Defense still with a couple of timeouts. They can force the issue, make the offense snap it again as they take a knee on this one. They get a big win here and start the season on a positive note.
You got to love that as the players. You come out, you have so much anticipation coming into the season, finally getting ready to play in front of a live audience. You're able to come out and execute and get this win under your belt. David, couldn't be a better way to start the year.
And for the losing team, obviously, it's a little bit different. You have something to look at now to analyze where do I need to get a little bit better, but plenty of time still left in the season to improve and turn it around.
This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football. For David Pollack, Jesse Palmer, and Holly Rowe, I'm Reese Davis saying goodbye, everybody.